and certainly it's more powerful if you can play it with a single zero wheel, and if you get the half return. I have found out that there are casinos in Vegas that do this. They give you the half back on the even money bet that do play the 37 number wheel with the single zero. I've even found out that the Plaza in Las Vegas offers it at $25 minimum. And other places like the Cosmopolitan, the Venetian, and the Wynn, sometimes they are at least 100, and they're sometimes 200. But again, it's all just a number. If you make your buy-in amount large enough and you follow the King's method, you're going to win, no matter how much you're playing. The amount of your bet is inconsequential. So I'm going to be showing you the predictive nature of red black. And I'll start it with this. If you just go up to the wheel and you play red or you play black, okay, anything can come up. If you go up to the wheel and there's two straight black numbers or two straight red numbers, there is a predictive nature to that next number being opposite to the last two. It's not probable, it's not definite, but it gives you a leg up when you're going to go two of one color and two of another. So I'm tipping my hand a little bit on the red black here by showing you the predictive nature of the new 1, 2, 3, 4, and more is this. You wait for two consecutive colors. This isn't being probable. I'm not saying bet your life on it. I'm just saying if you get the two straight blacks or the two straight reds, there is a predictive nature of it. And so you wait for, and that's why I say don't sit down. Get your buy-in. We call them chips, but I prefer to do the formal name checks. You get your checks of whatever color you want, whether you want reds for a nickel or quarters of greens or blacks of 100, or whether you want Barneys of 500, or whether you want pumpkins of 1000s, whatever your bankroll brings to you. And this goes back to the bespoke nature I would write for you. You tell me how much your buy-in is, and I'll write you a bespoke plan of 1, 2, 3, 4, and more. And I'm getting some people coming in telling me the varying uh, bankrolls that they have, and I write it for that. But you wait for, stand back. You get it on a crowded night to where the table's really busy. Stand back and watch for the two consecutive colors. And then bet your entry amount that I will show you on the opposite color. And if it loses, you're going to double one time on that same color. And if that loses, you're going to add a unit. You're not doubling again. You're going to add a unit and move to the color that is now hit 4 times. Don't have any fears about it, because this is where it becomes right back to being random, not probable, more predictive of, okay, you could hit the opposite color now, but you're here for playing out the algorithm. And so play that color that's hit 4 times in a row, and you'll find that very oftentimes it'll hit a fifth. And this time you've got it, you've won it on the fifth. If it doesn't hit on the fifth, it hits on the sixth. If it doesn't hit on the sixth, then you move over to the other, and you're D'Alembert now, and so you go up the D'Alembert scale. And when you win at D'Alembert and you lower it, because my D'Alembert now is plus 4 units minus 2, all these things will be shown to you on our sessions, and I'll also write it out for you. King Raymond Green's playing it right now. King John's playing it right now. That you go up 4 units, you go down 2. You go up 4, you hit. You go down 2, you hit, and you are headed toward the door, and you've won again. And so I'm going to show that to you, and I use the term predictive. It's not probable. It's not random. It is predictive. And so the predictive 1, 2, 3, 4, and more is going to be shown to you, drawn out for you so that you know everything. I got a call this morning from a media marketing company that wants to bring us in to expand our audience, and I'm going to find out what they're offering. And you may be finding us on Instagram and TikTok. You may be finding us offering symposiums to where we can bring a group of people in a limited way and have dialogue and great ways of, this is how 1, 2, 3, 4, and more works, so that you've got it absolutely down pat, so that everybody has their side hustle, their joy knish going, and that's what we're going to work on. I was thinking this morning about movies. I'm a movie guy, but I don't like silly movies.